We have everything prepared, so let's start cooking.
So what are you going to do over there?
Well, I'm pouring the orange juice in here with the figs, okay? So it can go ahead and start cooking down.
Okay. That works, and while you're doing that, I'm going to get started on the okra.
You smell that? You smell that okra cooking?
It smells really
wow,
good.
and you're just sauteing that down, and you put in some wonderful onions,
I have
right?
onions
and
in here.
It looks like you put in, what else did you put in?
I
It's
have
got
a
some
little bit
pepper?
of the jalapeno in here. Now, let me show you what I did with the jalapeno, and let me show you at home also. I have the seeds still intact.
Yes.
Because it's very important, and make sure you wash your hands after you finish using your peppers. So you want to just take and gently cut around there.
Around
and
the
then
seeds.
Look, the seeds are still here.
I see that.
If you're very adventurous and you want it nice and hot, then just go for it. But I'm not that adventurous. We're going to add our heat with the actual meat of the peppers, and I'm going to leave that in there.
And it adds
like
a very
that.
distinctive flavor.
It really does.
Yes.
And I'm going to let this part of the okra just caramelize. Now, for those of you at home, you may wonder, well, what is she doing right now? Because I know you like your slimy.
I do.
And you just put everything in the pot, let it boil. But for this dish here, this is just going to be a slight variation on your shrimp okra tomatoes. We're focusing on our okra and our tomatoes. I have the shrimp that's already cooked here in the pot.
They are
That's
quite
going to
beautiful.
go in there afterwards. So now we're just going to let that caramelize. I'm going to cut my, let me add all these onions in here and get those out of the way.
Onions,
because we love lots of onions. Take your spice plate there and just add some of your spices in there. Let's put a little bit of our crushed red pepper in there.
Okay.
We're going to put a little bit of the black pepper in there.
I can do that.
Yep. We're going to add a little bit of paprika.
Okay. Here?
No, right there, paprika.
Okay.
And now I'm going to add some more salt and pepper in
Okay. Very, very good.
Yep, we're going to sprinkle that on there. A nice rough chop is going to go on our tomatoes. See that? Big chunks.
Look at those big chunks.
Now, you know why I use big chunks?
Why?
Because I like big chunks.
Oh, you like big chunks?
Yes.
Okay.
And when you're in the kitchen cooking, you do whatever you like.
So the cook can kind of cook the way the cook likes, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you know, it's wonderful to get the whole family involved here. Look at this, huh? Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it is. I'm not adding any liquid to it right now. We're just going to we have our oil in here. Everything's going to cook down. I'm going to add one more tomato.
And how long do you cook this?
Stir for me.
There you go.
This is going to cook. Now, I like a short cooking time. So this is going to go about 7 minminutes. I've already pre-cooked the shrimp.
Right.
So then I'm going to add everything in here.
And you start off with a little bit of olive oil?
A little bit of olive oil. That way everything is still nice and firm.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah, your okra is going to go well. It's not going to take too long for that to cook off. So let me put that on there. And then, Commissioner, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put the lid on this here.
Okay.
So,
are we ready?
yeah, put the lid on there for me.
All right.
Let me wipe my hands off here. We're going to let that go.
Okay.
And we are going to move over here and we're going to talk figs.
Oh, aren't these beautiful?
They are beautiful.
Look at that.
We have this in our pot right now. We just have some orange juice. We have our figs in here. Now that's going to cook down.
Oh,
you can actually take these. Yeah, look at that. You can take these. I'm going to smash some against the side of the pot. I have some that's already in the bowl that I left whole.
You know, and figs are a local product. You know, and the figs come back year after year, right? And
Now let me tell you about figs.
Tell me.
I love figs.
You love figs.
I love fig trees. But I always have to go to the market or the stands and pick up my figs because the birds get to them before I do.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So when you're picking
So
these
you don't
up,
have an owl or a scarecrow out by your fig tree?
Oh, is that what I need to do?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have to do that.
You got to
because
guard your fig tree.
I can really appreciate what the farmers do because I know the trouble that you have getting to these figs.
And then when you pick the figs, when you go out to your fig tree, you pick the ones that are ripe, that are just right. And so these figs were picked this morning. You think about that. Think how fresh they are. Fresh, you know, when there's a saying, you know, fresh off the vine, right? Right?
That's right.
Vine ripened, fresh taste. And
Fresh
this is
is
cooking
always
down.
better. Oh,
this
look
is
at that.
looking
That
beautiful.
sounds so good. Let me put this
you're
over
doing
here.
so well.
Oh.
You're doing so well.
It smells so good.
I think I can do this at home.
You think you can do this at home?
I think I can do this at home.
I think you can too.
Yes, indeed.
This is so simple. Now, folks, this is not where we're just cutting away and we're cooking this. This is actually done right here while you're watching us.
Yes.
And I say that so you'll know how easy it is for you to get in the kitchen, prepare your meals at home.
And it's quick, too. It's quick.
It's quick and easy. Because if you can't get in there and just get right out, then what's the point? I need you to add the shrimp in there.
Ah, yes indeed.
Everything.
Okay. All of that, right?
All of that,
All
even
of
the
that.
liquid.
Oh,
Just pour
boy.
it all
I can do
in
that
that
now.
pot. That's where our liquid is going to come from.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're going
Look
to give
at
that a quick
right?
stir, and then I'll put that in the sink. And we are
Okay.
set. Let me have
Quick
that.
stir.
I'll move that out
There
the
you
way.
go.
You keep
Thank
stirring
you.
that pot.
I can keep stirring the pot. I've been accused of that before.
But look at that. Doesn't that look amazing?
That is amazing. Look at the
Yeah.
color, right?
Yeah, just nice and simple. Now, let me put
And
the lid back on
adventurous.
there. I'm gonna put the lid on there.
Okay.
Okay, now I am gonna grab some dishes so that we
Okay.
will be ready to eat. We're gonna put something for the shrimp to go in. And you can have this over rice if you want, but we're not doing any of that. I like it nice and straightforward. Let me get my bowls for the figs because that's gonna be nice and simple. And we are gonna be ready to eat.
So from start to finish, how much
Start
time?
to finish.
Start to finish.
This took maybe about, let's give it 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
For the cooks at home.
Start to
that,
finish.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, we're
Here
going
we
to take
go.
about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And the main thing, you get the kids involved. You let them pick out the figs. You let them do whatever they want to do
That's right.
with it. And what I want you to do is just add a few, let me give you my spoon that we use with figs.
Okay.
Put a few of our fresh figs
Okay.
into the bowl.
Okay.
And then we're going to put some of the syrup on top of here. I'm going to let this continue to cook down. And
Okay.
we are just going to have a nice meal here.
Wow.
So you can just let your family, you and the entire family, plan your next trip to the market. Oh, that looks good.
Good.
You're doing a
That
great
looks
job.
good.
Yeah. And
Okay.
just have fun with it. Just go in, plan the meal out, do the shopping, come home, get into the kitchen, and prepare a meal.
Okay.
Now it's time for the best part of the cooking show. What is that for you?
That's the eating part.
That's right. But first, we're going to take a look at the nutritional value of our dishes.
Buying fresh and local isn't just good for the farmers and your taste buds, it's also good for your body.